Hello, I'm Marissa. I am Eat This Not That social media director, and we are going live today with Tim Liu, a member of our medical expert board here at Eat This. Tim is an online fitness and nutrition coach based in LA. He helps busy men and women lose fat and build muscle without having to live in the gym. And today he is going to be joining us to answer questions that you, our followers, previously submitted all about how to get and stay fit in the summer. You have probably seen him here with us before for one of his wonderful Q&As. He is a wealth of information, so much fun. So we are so excited for him to join us in just a moment. Tim, would you like to set the stage for us a bit here before we jump in?
Yeah, totally. So what we'll do is I'm going to go over how to come up with easy strategies on how to lose fat, lose weight over the summer, even with all of your activities, events, travels, and whatnot. And then we'll go into the Q&A afterwards. And then anyone else who's tuning in right now to the live stream, please feel free to drop some comments, drop some questions, and I'll answer it. And we'll make this as interactive as possible. So what usually happens during the summer months is we got things happening, we got vacations, we got trips, we got things to go to, and it's easy for us to drop off with our fitness. We'll put it off like, yeah, I'll work on it eventually. After summer's over, I'll start getting back in shape in the fall. We don't want to lose 3 months of progress and do that. So a couple things you can do that's simple over the next 2.5, 3 months is planning ahead of time. So a lot of my clients do have trips coming up, and this is what we do. So if they're going on a trip through, if they're flying, you want to make sure that you're packing healthy snacks with you, so you're not eating junk airport food. So things like protein bars, fruit, jerky, Greek yogurt, things like that. Pack it with you so then you can have that instead of blowing $10 on like a crappy sandwich or a heavy salad with a bunch of dressing on it. And then once you get to your destination, make sure you do a little research before and during to make sure that you know what healthy options you have in the area. And if you have some sort of restaurant that you're dying to try out because, that's why you're on vacation, indulge and enjoy yourself, but make sure you make breakfast and lunch a little bit more on the healthier side, a little bit lighter on the calories. So when in doubt, if you're staying at a hotel, go for an egg dish with some sort of lean protein, whether it's like a chicken sausage, some ham, stay away from tons of fatty bacon and sausages, that kind of situation. Have some fruit. For lunch, go for a lighter sandwich, maybe with some turkey deli meat, or if you're at a cafe, restaurant, order a dish that has lean protein of some kind, whether it's a lean steak, a chicken or fish dish, and some healthy carbs like some rice or potatoes. That way, you're full for the rest of the afternoon, right before dinner time, and you won't overindulge. And then once you have the meal that you want to enjoy, make the next one a healthy one, rinse and repeat for the rest of your trip. Be as active as you can, and you're gonna make progress, or at least worst case scenario, maintain your weight so you're not losing any progress. So that's how I would usually strategize with my clients on how to make progress over the summer while they're on their trips. And then once they're back in town, just simply be back on the plan, get in your workouts, do grocery shopping, have some stuff in the freezer that's prepped and ready to go in case you don't have time to shop. So in that way you can continue eating healthy, stay on track with your food and calories, and keep creeping down on the scale and continue losing inches.
Awesome. It sounds manageable, very realistic. Now, we did mention we have several from our Facebook audience that they just so that you can get more specific to their concerns. The first one is, my drive to work out, how can I beat it?
Well, since the summer heat is real and it really messes with your motivation, the best thing you can do then is to get in a workout earlier in the morning before the weather starts to warm up. Some of my clients live in the South, and it just gets super muggy and hot come 10, 11 a.m. So what you can do is work out first thing in the morning, whether it's like a 5:30 to 7 o'clock situation. And if that doesn't work, you can wait until nighttime when things start to cool off a little bit. And that's how you can squeeze it in. So go to the gym, get in your home workouts. If not, get in like a 30 to 45-minute walk before things start to ramp up on the temperature.
Perfect. Getting older and feeling less motivated to get and fit, what recommendations do you give your aging clients?
Yes. So there's two things to do to build motivation. One is to create a small short-term goal that you want to accomplish. A lot of the times we do have these big, lofty fitness goals, but we don't really go after them because they feel out of reach or they just don't seem like a priority. So figure out what you want to do in the short term, whether it's the next 4 weeks. It could be habits based or it could be results based. Or, for example, you can go, I want to lose 5 pounds in a month, or I just want to get into workouts a week, or I just want to eat more vegetables with my meals. And then we want to reverse engineer that. So, okay, we want to lose 5 pounds. What's the easiest thing I can do to start and to get motivated for that goal? So if it's to get in more workouts, figure out what would get you to be more active, whether it's, enjoying outdoor activities because of the warmer weather, or doing some sort of sport. Like pickleball's huge right now, especially for the older population. That can be a good way for you to get moving. You're going to be around other people, and once you start getting more active, you can start adding some strength training workouts into your routine to help improve your performance. So it motivates you to get stronger and build muscle and strength in the gym, so it carries over to that goal. So for you, figure out what you want to do in the short term, pick realistic, sustainable things that you can stick to, and start taking action.
Fabulous. Next, sweet treats are especially tempting in summer. What are your favorite alternatives to my diet?
Yeah, so sweet treats, there's a lot of lower calorie, healthier options now for desserts and whatnot. Yasso is a really good bar. It's like a Greek yogurt popsicle situation. They're only 100 calories a pop. You could do like a lighter ice cream, like a Halo Top. You can create your own healthy recipes. Lower calorie, high protein versions of treats that are already out there. Like you could do like a frozen bar. You could do like a frozen peanut butter cup. Things like that. I'm sure you guys have it on the site. I post stuff too, so you can take a look and see what tickles your fancy. You can also do things like fruit smoothies, stuff to satisfy that sweet craving of yours. And if there's something that you do want that you can't turn away, just have it, control your portion sizes, and move on.
Fantastic. I have low energy because I have trouble sleeping when it's hot. What do you recommend to fall asleep and stay asleep?
Okay, so if you have trouble falling asleep and staying asleep because it's so hot now, do you have a fan? Do you have AC? Can you cool off your room in some way? So that's probably the easiest way to do that, to lower the temperature in your home. You also want to start taking certain supplements that can help relax the body and help give you more restful sleep. So magnesium and theanine are good combos. They're really easy to take. Just pop a couple capsules before you go to bed. Magnesium's a mineral we're all deficient in, and it helps you get restful, longer sleep, even when the temperature is pretty warm. I take it before bed. And if you're struggling with low energy, it sounds contradictory, but the best way to improve your energy is to just get moving and just have some sort of exercise. Walking, light strength training, some sort of activity, whether it's a light sport or whatever, is going to help wake that body up so you can have more energy. Yeah.
Perfect. Several solutions. Okay. Are there ways to effectively exercise my body that are slow paced enough to avoid sweating on busy summer days I don't have time but still want to feel healthy?
Yeah, for sure. So if you want to keep things lower impact, lower intensity without sweating too much, if you're trying to do, say, cardio and you have like a heart rate monitor, having some sort of aerobic movement at a zone 1 or a zone 2 pace would be good for you. It could be just a brisk walk where you're just controlling your heart rate and not working too hard to where you start sweating, or even a light jog. So walking, jogging at zone 1, zone 2. You could do exercise bike with the fan on. My gym has one. We have bikes right next to a fan, which is great because our gym gets really warm. So that could be an option. Yeah, so lower intensity cardio at zone 1 or zone 2. And if you do work out from home, you could start with exercise with just your body weight and also bands where you're moving at a slower tempo and just focusing more on feeling your muscles work rather than rushing through the reps to get your heart rate and your body temperature up. So instead of, say, you taking a second to come down and up on a squat, take 2 to 3 seconds. If you're doing a row, 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2. So that way we manage your body temperature as you're staying active.
Okay, perfect. What does your typical grocery haul look like when working and
All right, my typical grocery haul. Okay, so we break it down into 3 categories. First is the lean protein. So if I'm going to go shopping, I want to find leaner sources of protein to keep my calories under control. So I'll go for egg whites, eggs. I'll go for turkey deli meat, roast beef. For lean protein sources, when I'm doing my meal prep, I'll go for things like shrimp, whitefish, chicken breast, chicken thigh, remove the skin. I'll do lean cuts of steak or a pork tenderloin, whatever that I'm in the mood for. So that handles it on the protein front. The next category would be veggies. I am a lazy cook now, and I prefer more convenience. So I'll always go for either pre-cut veggies that I can just roast in the air fryer, or I'll go for frozen ones that I can just defrost and pop in the microwave, or even canned, jarred veggies like kimchi, sauerkraut, things that are super simple that I can just pop open and add to my dishes. And then next would be carbs, starches. So things like potatoes, sweet potatoes, frozen rice. So that way I could just microwave and heat it up. Quinoa, bread. Bread is good for you folks. And fruit, whether it's fresh or frozen, whatever's in season. And I'll leave, a little room for an indulgence of some kind, whether it's like a chocolate bar or something, just to give me that satisfaction. So that's an easy way to break down my grocery haul. No matter where you shop at, you can easily stick to those 3 categories.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. What's the most effective workout, the least amount of time?
Okay, least that's a big question. Okay, most effective workout, least amount of time. I would say a full body strength training session. So it could be anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how much time you have. You want to focus on mostly compound movements, and that means your squats, your presses, your pressing, and your pulls. So, like your bench press, your push-ups, your shoulder press. For your rows, like your dumbbell band row, pull downs. You can also throw in some single leg movements like some lunges and split squats. So if you do like a circuit of those 5 patterns, do it in a timely manner to where you're doing 3 to 4 sets. That should be good enough to not only help you build muscle, but also burn some extra calories, get your heart rate up, and burn some fat.
Perfect. Okay, and our last question is, does it make a difference whether I work out on an empty stomach? My options are early morning.
I don't think it matters. especially if your goal is for weight loss, fat loss, because that's what most people come here for. So if you have a nice dinner the night before, chances are you're going to be fueled for your session first thing in the morning. So you can work out fasted on an empty stomach, no big deal. The most important thing is your total food intake for the day. Let's just say you eat 2,000 calories for the day. It's 2,000 calories. 2,000 calories is 2,000 calories no matter if you have a meal right before or it's evenly spaced out afterwards. The total is the most important thing. So if you feel like you don't need to work out with some food in you, awesome. If you feel like you need a little bit of energy right before, that's totally okay too. Just make sure that you stay within your total calorie intake for whatever your goals may be.
Perfect. Okay, well, that is it for our Q&A. Before we sign off, we can tease some exciting that Eat This Not That. Tim will be collaborating to launch a Facebook group this month that is focused on weight loss and fitness for weight loss and questions you have. It's going to include a free masterclass on the topic from Tim. We're so excited about it, Tim. I hope you are.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be in the coming days, so look out for the announcement, whether it's on here or in the newsletter. Love to get all of you guys in, create a good community, and we can have a solid 4-day masterclass series that I'll be putting together. So I'll give you guys value so we can lose weight, get in shape for the summer months and beyond.
Tim, please share, besides that coming Facebook group, where everyone can follow you and keep up to date with more of your tips.
Yep, so you can follow me on here on Facebook, add me as a friend. I'll accept your request, or if that doesn't work, just hit the follow button. I'll shoot you a message. You can also find me on Instagram as well if you are on Instagram under my name, Tim Liu Fitness. Shoot me a message. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll chat, and I'll help you out.
Tim, it was such a pleasure to have you. It always is, and I'm so excited for this Facebook group and our future Q&As.
Yeah, same here. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, Marissa. And I will talk to all of you all soon.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody.
All right.